Lee Jae-myung vowed today to crack down on stock manipulation with a one strike, you're out policy, aiming to boost investor confidence and create a fair, transparent market. Speaking at the Korea Exchange, he noted the Kospi has risen 5.81% since his inauguration and reaffirmed his goal of pushing the index to 5,000 points. To support broader policy goals, the presidential office will launch a 55-member policy planning committee next Monday to serve as a de facto transition team. Led by Lee Han-ju, the committee will draft the administration's key policy tasks over the next 60 days. Former President Yoon Suk-yeol has refused to appear for police questioning over martial law-related charges, calling the summons legally baseless. In a statement submitted today, he argued the charges are inaccurate and the detention warrant execution was illegal. Yoon also skipped a previous summons on June 5th. In local news, following warm welcomes from Busan City and its districts, the local fisheries industry is now calling for the swift relocation of the Ministry of Oceans and Fisheries to Busan. Industry leaders, including Busan Cooperative Fish Market and local fisheries cooperatives, said having the ministry based in Busan would improve on-site policy execution and communication. With challenges like rising sea temperatures, declining fish stocks, and a shrinking workforce, they stressed the ministry's role is more crucial than ever. They also emphasized that the move should go beyond the physical relocation and lead to structural reforms and stronger policy support for the industry. 7 public institutions that moved to Busan in 2018 hired about 34% of their staff from local talent over the past 6 years, with Korea Southern Power leading at about 43%. However, 4 agencies hired none. While local hiring is legally required, some institutions are accused of using loopholes to avoid quotas. Busan City noted actual local hires may not be fully reflected in the stats. The law mandates at least 30% local hiring since 2022 for relocated public institutions. Critics argue that dividing recruitment into smaller batches helps some agencies bypass this requirement. In international news, a school shooting in Graz, Austria yesterday left 10 people dead and 12 people injured. The attack occurred at a secondary school during morning classes. Police ended the incident within 17 minutes. The gunman, a 21-year-old former student, took his own life at the scene. Authorities say he was armed with 2 guns and reportedly felt he had been bullied. His motive is still under investigation. Last night, thousands gathered for a candlelight vigil in the city's main square to mourn the victims. And now for today's weather, the current temperature in Busan is 27 degrees Celsius. The weather is mostly clear now, but will become cloudy starting tonight. The temperature will average around 21 degrees Celsius this evening. And that wraps up this hour's news. Thank you for joining us. You're listening to BFM 부산영어방송.
Your best choice. BEFM 부산영어방송.
Coming up next is For Your Busan with Nick Greenwood. BFM 부산영어방송.
1, 2, 3, 4.
When people speak different languages they don't know, we often use interpreters to communicate. However, there are times when interpreting is impossible. In those moments, our eyes and gestures become the translators. Communication is not only about words. People around the world speaking many languages still understand and help each other without speaking the same language. Well, hello there, everybody. My name is Nick, and welcome to For Your Busan.
1, 2, 3, 4.
Let's kick off this hump day with All Night by FX.
아주 살짝 뿐이겠지 빛나는 눈 속에 숨은 blue 비밀 잠수함은 yellow it's you 주황색 노을도 보라색 물들고 까만 밤 위에서 둘만 있고 싶어 all night 너의 색깔로 나를 색칠해줘 세상에 하나밖에 없게 모두 똑같은 곳을 볼 때 난 다른 곳을 볼 줄 알지 천사가 너의 그 속에서 새겨주면 숨어있는 곳에 힘은 찾아내지 빛나는 눈 속에 숨은 blue 멜로한 따뜻한 yellow it's you 주황색 노을도 보라색 물들고 까만 밤 위에서 둘만 있고 싶어 all night 너의 색깔로 나를 색칠해줘 all night 이 세상에 하나밖에 없게 I feel so high 너와 내 눈빛이 마주칠 때 I feel so hot 너와 내 손이 꽉 껴안을 때 목소리 멜로딕 언제나 두근거림을 불러와 all night 너의 색깔로 나를 색칠해줘 이 세상에 하나밖에 없게 너의 색깔로 나를 색칠해줘 all night 이 세상에 하나밖에 없게 하나씩 네 손이 불쑥 너의 두 발이 조금씩 맘이 들어와 너의 시간을 네 손이 불쑥 너의 두 발이 조금씩 맘이 들어와 너의 시간에
All Night by FX, our opening song this Wednesday hump day at For Your Busan. My name is Nick, and welcome to the show, everybody. 6 times bear soup, grandma's hand soup. These are the results that are searched or that are found when you type the wrong name of a Korean food menu on the internet. We were talking a bit about this yesterday, and in fact there are many menu names that are difficult to translate into foreign languages because a lot of Korean food has, unique names that don't really translate at all. So, if there's no picture on the menu, it's not easy to know what ingredients are in it or what the real name of the food is. So there are lots that we talked about yesterday that can get kind of confusing. Is there a misleading food name that you've seen in Korean restaurants? Or maybe you've had secondhand embarrassment by looking at a picture in a foreign restaurant. Now, for the growing number of tourists and foreign residents, Busan City will establish and operate a platform dedicated to producing foreign language menus based on AI image translation technology for the first time in the nation. In addition to the menu translation service, the platform provides services such as name or menu name foreign language translation directory, Busan food promotion video content, English conversation sections frequently used in restaurants, and food safety news information. And through this, Busan's dishes will hopefully be known to more people with the proper name on the menu. If I'm being honest, I don't know why it requires artificial intelligence to do this. I'm sure a person could go and do this, someone who speaks English and Korean, just give it the proper translation, right? But hey, if it's a cheaper, easier service to use, that's the way we're going, isn't it? Well, everyone, it's 4:11 in the afternoon. Welcome to the show. Hope you're having a great day. It is lovely outside. And what's even more lovely are the listeners. We have Jin Lee Nim coming in first today. Good to see you, Jin Lee Nim, saying hi, Nick. Hi, Jin Lee Nim. You're very early today. Benny coming in second, saying, hi, Nick, Ang, PD and all, happy hump day. Happy hump day to you too, my friend, and Drift Monkey Nim as well. Good to see you, buddy. How are you doing? Juliet Nim as well coming in fourth, and congratulating Jin Lee on the crown. I like that. I like the idea that whoever is 1등 gets this kind of wangwan, right? That you get to just stick it on their head and be the king or queen for the rest of the show. Good to see you, Juliet Nim. Sangmin Park Nim as well. Fantastic to see you. Rarration Nim as well, saying 안녕하세요. 뜨거운 하루네요. 건강 조심하시고 이제 여름을 본격적으로 즐겨봅시다. Yeah, for sure. Looking outside now, the sun has peeked its head around the clouds, but I did just hear the news report, 10 minutes earlier, or 5-10 minutes earlier, and it's expected to get cloudy towards the evening. So enjoy this weather while it's daytime as well. Also, anyone else coming in, hello in advance to you. If you wanted to message but you didn't know what to say, I'm going to give you the question of the day. 네, 오늘의 텍스트 토픽은요. 내가 가장 좋아하는 한식의 이름을 영어로 알려주세요. Let us know your favorite Korean meal, Korean food name in English. Ang PD, are we asking for the real, a good name or 좀 웃긴 번역? 아니면 진짜 번역? 진짜 번역을 알려주세요. So let us know. So I don't want to hear 6 times for 육회 or bear soup for 곰탕. Let us know the real name. If you know, I don't know what 곰탕 would be in English. Like milky beef soup? I don't know. I have no idea. If you know, let us know. It's a bit of a challenge. To pound 9050, sharp 9910, which costs you 101, a KakaoTalk message or a YouTube live comment. 내가 가장 좋아하는 한식의 이름을 영어로 알려주세요가 오늘의 텍스트 토픽이에요. So, I'm going to tell you what's coming up in the next couple of hours. We're going to have Busan Times, where we have special news of Busan with Busan City Media Division Officer Kim Kyu-bi. After that, we'll have Nick's Deep Dive, time to share my thoughts about everything in the world. Busan by Chance, where we discover the familiar, yet unfamiliar side of Busan through the eyes of a foreign reporter. In the second half, we're going to have On the Mic, stories of Busan locals encountered on the streets of the city. Ask Me Anything will also be at the end of the show, where we find creative answers to all of life's problems. Creative solutions with that, with Melissa. Of course, it's Wednesday. We have Quiz Master, a chance for you to win a prize if you answer a quiz question correctly. It is Wednesday, which means it's pizza day. So this is the best day, in my opinion. Well, Friday's also good too, but I don't know. Pizza sometimes is more appetizing, I think, than chicken. So today's pizza, make sure you stick around and participate. Julia Nim said earlier, it's hot and cold inside the building day. It's very true. Inside, the buildings probably have their air conditioners all turned on so we can enjoy nice cool weather. But outside, it is quite blistering. All right, send your messages in and don't go anywhere because coming up next is Busan Times.
Stay connected to Busan's rhythm with For Your Busan, airing daily from 4:05 to 6 p.m. Blending your friends' voices with the latest information and news from our vibrant city.
Welcome back, everybody, to For Your Busan. It is now 4:15 in the afternoon, and today we have our special guest who comes every couple of weeks. It's Kim Gyu-bi. Hello.
Hello.
How are you doing?
I'm doing great.
Yeah?
How are you?
I'm doing very well. You know what? I really like your voice. You sound like drinking a nice coffee on an autumn day. Very
Autumn
calming.
day.
Very like 좀 차분하시고. Yeah, I like that. It's very calming presence.
Thank you.
Are you that kind of person? Is that your like 성격이 원래 그러세요? Like kind of calming and or
No.
you know kind of like you're an exerciser, of course.
The opposite of autumn tea sound.
Fair enough. That's fair enough. How have you been for the past couple of weeks?
I mean, the last time I was here, I talked about the Ocean campaign and all that classic park concert, and
Yeah.
I happened to attend the both of the events last weekend, and it was so great.
Yeah, I guess that comes with the job. You get to attend all of these great events
Yes.
and things like that.
And I get to know all the information
Yeah.
very quickly, so
And then you tell us
yes.
after it's happened.
After
But then we can prepare for next year. I want to ask you today's text topic quickly, which is about food, but in English. So I guess it's a bit of a translation task. What is your favorite Korean food? But you got to tell us the English name. 가장 좋아하시는 한식의 이름은 영어로 알려주세요.
I want to focus on the favorite food side. So it will be galbitang.
갈비탕.
Galbitang is my favorite food.
It's really good.
Yes.
Yeah.
So it's just simple like rib soup.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I guess you can say rib soup, yeah. It sounds a bit interesting in English because when you think of like ribs, you think of 진짜 갈비뼈 or like pork ribs, I guess. So it's an interesting concept, but rib soup is a good one, I think. I quite like, I really like things like bibimbap and things like that. But I guess the only way you can't say like mixed spicy noodles. Well, I guess you can. I guess mixed spicy noodles is a good one. There you go.
yeah.
Bibimbap, mixed rice. That makes sense.
Yeah.
Okay. Anyway, you're here to take us through what is going on around Busan, the coolest things that you can do right now. So what are we going to be going over today?
So the weather is getting hot already, and I know some of you don't want to go outside already, so I prepared some online events that you can enjoy
Good.
and benefit from also.
Brilliant.
Yes, so the first thing is Young Busan event happening on our Busan City's official Instagram at Busan City. So Busan City wants to hear directly from young citizens about why they chose to live in Busan and what makes Busan home for them.
Nice. So it's kind of like storytelling from the next generation of Busan.
Yes. So whether you moved here for school, for a job, or just for the sea and street food, we want to hear your story. Out of all submissions, 100 people will be randomly selected to receive a special gift package that Busan City developed with Olive Young, the beauty and lifestyle brand, and the package will include everyday essential items and products.
I think a lot of my loved ones would love this gift. Sounds like a great gift.
Yes.
Yeah.
And it gets even better. And 5 thoughtfully selected participants will get the opportunity to have their stories turned into photo and video content, and which will be featured on Busan City's official Instagram.
Oh, that's cool. It's a great chance to be seen and celebrated.
Yeah, and you can apply until June 27th, and all the details are on Busan City Instagram. It's called Young Busan Event. Check the post and stories.
Okay, brilliant stuff. I'm curious because usually like young이라는 것은 like 청춘, what age usually is that? Am I young? I don't think I am that young anymore. But am I young enough for this?
Unfortunately, there is a age limit.
Okay.
So you have to be born before. So it's like from the age of 2007 and
2007?
and
Still babies, no?
yes,
In my mind, 2007 is so young.
and 1985.
Oh, okay. You think I'm older than 1985? I am.
Oh, I should be careful.
I am. Yes, be careful, Kim Kyu-bi님. I'm joking, of
Similar
course.
age. Yeah.
Okay, so now we're going to talk about a 15-minute city review challenge. What's all this about?
You may have heard of Busan City's 15-minute city initiative, and the goal is to make everything people need from public services to culture reachable within 15 minutes.
Yeah, I've heard about this. That's a really cool thing. We've covered it a couple of times. More convenience, less travel time.
And to make that even more meaningful, we are running a series of online events called the 15-minute Review Challenge on Instagram. Right now, we are focusing on promoting our neighborhood ESG center, where ESG stands for Environment, Society, and Governance.
Okay, so I get the 15-minute city and ESG center, but what is the challenge?
It's simple. Tell us how you're protecting the environment in your daily life. Maybe you can bring a tumbler instead of using paper cups, and maybe you reuse shopping bags or recycle carefully at home.
It's very important, and I feel very guilty every time we talk about this because I didn't bring my tumbler. What do you do, Gyubi, to help the, environment?
It's a very guilty question. I would say guilty question.
Okay.
But I try to bring my tumbler
For sure.
To the office. Not every day, but many times.
You know, I like to reuse plastic water bottles. So my plastic water bottle I bought from the convenience store. I've used it for like 3 or 4 weeks, but then my friends are telling me that's very dangerous because potential microplastics. So I thought I was helping the environment, but I might just be destroying my body. Maybe I'll change that. Anyway, so share more of the eco habits. You're basically sharing eco habits with this challenge, right?
That's right. Just follow Busan City Instagram and find the ESG challenge post and share your story in the comments. The deadline is June 15th, and we'll randomly select 50 participants who will receive an Olive Young gift certificate.
Brilliant. So you get to inspire others and maybe get rewarded for using your tumbler, which sounds like a win-win.
It's a win for you and win for the community and win for the environment.
It is indeed. Okay, now we've got more good news to Busan's food scene, I hear.
Yes. Busan is proud of being a gourmet city, and now we are taking it a step further by making that experience accessible to everyone, no matter what language you speak.
Right, I think we were talking a bit about this, right? Multilingual menus?
Yes, exactly. The city is encouraging restaurant owners to create menus in multiple languages so that visitors from all around the world can feel comfortable and confident ordering food.
There are times when reading the menu feels like solving a puzzle, but you know what? When I go traveling, I honestly think the fun is just kind of like closing your eyes and going, 이거.
Oh.
And just like, 이거 주세요. I don't know what it is. I'll just 도전, you know.
That's a good thing.
Yeah, but, you know, maybe 1 or 2 times after once or twice you want to know what you're ordering. So this is great, right? Yeah.
But we don't want anyone to feel like that in Busan. So to support this initiative, we are offering gifts to 110 restaurant owners who create their multilingual menus by June 19th using a platform Busan developed called Busan올랭.
Yeah, I like that. We did mention that it's a word play for 올랭 and 올랭귀지.
Yes,
right?
very creative.
Very creative. Yes. So restaurant owners can get involved and also get rewarded, right?
Correct. If you're a restaurant owner or happen to know someone who is, check out the campaign post on Busan City's Instagram at Busan City for all the information.
Brilliant stuff. It's such a smart and simple way to connect global visitors to Busan's food culture. And it was really good today. Lots of interesting news coming in. We had a few people messaging in saying, of course, hi, 규비님, 주무관님도 안녕하세요. And then Juliet-님 said, 목소리 자체 엘레강스. Sounds soft but powerful. That's what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying. It's good. It's good. It's always a pleasure to have you here.
Thank you so much.
Every couple of weeks. I look forward to next time. Please, say your goodbyes.
Yes, and Busan City wants to include everyone, not just as spectators, but as storytellers and change makers. And I'll be back on June 25th with more things you can join, explore, and enjoy in Busan.
Cool. And the tag, is it tag on Insta thing is at Busan City.
Yes.
Very simple. Kim Gyubi-nim, thank you so much for today, and I'll see you in a couple of weeks.
Thank you so much.
Bye-bye. All right, everyone, we're going to take a quick song break, and we'll be right back. Don't go anywhere. This is Slide by Kiss of Life.
Hey baby, what you thinking about? I've been watching, you've been looking at me dancing around like this here. You good at wearing me out.
what it do? I'm just out here trying to have a good party. Hoping there's kids out looking for a Barbie. Then I saw you, try to act cool. Took a few shots just to get my body right, yeah. If you're looking for love, ooh, 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 then come show me how. Maybe someday, someday, it'll be you, could be me, make our own family. But right now, can I say that I'm just in it for now? Oh, damn. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I know it's the same one more time, yeah. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Who's coming on with me tonight, babe? My place. That's where it be going down. If it's you and it's you, don't be mad if you slide. Ooh, give me your time and place, and you know I'll be there, baby. Ooh, I just want you right here, one night only, I swear. I love every minute that you make me feel. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Cause say one more time, yeah. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Who's coming on with me tonight, babe? My place. That's where it be going down. 6 to 2 and it's you. Don't be mad if you slide through. It's Friday night. Woo, I'm feeling alright. Yeah, if you got time, come and slide through. It's Friday night. Tell me that you want slide. Cause you and it's you. Don't be mad if you slide through.
내게 탐구생활. K-pop, K-drama, K-food, K-beauty, and now K-musicals. Korean culture is making a remarkable mark on the global stage. The power of culture may be invisible, but its influence is immense. It moves people to travel, to create, and to become passionate about content. Just a few days ago, there was some exciting news. For the first time in history, a Korean musical work won 6 Tony Awards. First held in 1947, the Tony Awards are the most prestigious honors in American theater and musicals, often referred to as the Academy Awards of the stage. At the 78th Tony Awards, the K-musical titled Maybe Happy Ending took home 6 awards, including Best Musical, Best Direction, and Best Scenic Design. Even in Korea, the musical has already received widespread acclaim. Its most recent run was the 5th season in 2024, with a total of 100 performances and an average seat occupancy rate of 99.4%. It's also achieved an audience rating of 9.9 out of 10 on ticketing platforms, proving both its popularity and artistic quality. So, we look forward to seeing even more Korean cultural work, proudly bearing the K label, spread to all corners of the world. Starting to feel like you can just put K in front of anything, and it's from Korea. Isn't it just a musical? But I guess it's a K musical, which is still pretty cool. Tony Awards. I can't say I'm the biggest musical fan, but I do know of the Tony Awards, and that's a huge feat. So I would love to, maybe one day, see this performance, and that's awesome news. Well, everyone, welcome back to the show. It is 4:30 in the afternoon. Hope you're having a great one. We have some messages coming in. Choi Sung-nim saying good afternoon. Good afternoon, Choi Sung-nim. It's lovely to see you after a while. I hope you have been well. We also have people messaging in with today's text topic, which is all about your favorite Korean food in English. 내가 가장 좋아하는 한식의 이름을 영어로 알려주세요가 오늘의 텍스트 토픽 질문이었는데요. Have a look at some messages here. Benny Nim said kimchi stew. But they've never tried it yet. 먹어본 적은 없지만 kimchi stew이라고 하셨어요. I guess that's actually a good name because I love stews in general. Anything that is stewed, like Hungarian goulash or any kind of beef stew, 찌개, it's so good. I love it. It's almost got a sour fermented taste. I agree. Kimchi stew is definitely up top there. Also, Juliet Nim says, I'm not picky about Korean food. I like all kinds of Korean food, so I would say 한정식, called Korean full course meal. Okay. 한정식이야말로 한식의 끝판왕이라고 하셨어요. I would agree. I think a full course meal is a pretty good way to describe it because you can kind of imagine, lots of 반찬, lots of dishes coming out, and lots of very 푸짐하게, That's great. I like that one. We also have some people messaging, and we have 상윤님, good to see you, my friend, saying cold wheat noodles. 밀면. That's an interesting one because 밀면 sounds fine, but when you translate it into cold wheat noodles, it doesn't sound good. I guess the word wheat doesn't sound very appetizing, and cold. Usually in English, we don't describe a lot of food unless it's an ice cream or a cold drink as cold, as being appetizing. But 밀면, of course, sounds good, and it sounds good to me because we know what 밀면 is. We have 한국인의 라이프 진아님. Welcome to the show. Good to see you. Saying 안녕하세요. 파전을 영어로 뭐라고 그럴까요? Korea style pancake이라고 했었는데 I think that would be the best one. I would probably say though, in front of pancake, 그 팬케이크 앞에 뭐 좀 부추 leek 아니면 뭐 김치 붙여서 바르면 될 것 같아요. 그래서 pancake이라고 하면 뭔가 좀 달고 설탕 많이 들어간. It's that kind of feeling. You think of American pancakes with syrup and sugar. So I would probably say like kimchi pancakes or meat pancakes or leek vegetable pancakes. It gives a slightly more descriptive name to it, in my personal opinion. We also have 고수님 saying 제가 좋아하는 한식은 김치찌개입니다. 지금도 먹고 싶습니다. Yeah, a lot of people are saying 김치찌개 today. I think I'm starting to be brainwashed or influenced into wanting to eat it tonight. Roratia님 say 만약 지구가 멸망하는 그날까지 단 하나의 한식을 고르라면 된장찌개와 함께 장렬한 최후를 맞이하겠습니다. So if the world was going to come to an end, you would choose 된장찌개. That's definitely also one of the top ones. In fact, I would say I prefer 된장찌개 over 김치찌개. But they're both amazing. But I think 된장 for me has a bit more of an edge. But it's personal preference. Everyone, let me know, what is your favorite Korean food and what is the English name for it? Give us a good translation because it's not always easy to translate Korean foods. All right. Well, everyone, the time is now 4:34 in the afternoon. Coming up next, we do have our time for a nice song with Gina coming into the studio. Before that, though, let's take a song break and we will be right back. This is 이기적인 걸 by Blackbee Bastars.
숨이 막혀 죽겠어 매일매일 Oh shit don't touch me baby 오늘부로 그댄 ex-girlfriend 화난 네 표정은 real elegant 성격은 오락가락 elevate 난 오늘 밤 flying hot 들어들고 날아갈 거야 환상의 LA You know 돈이가 좀 문제 너 아니어도 복잡해 그러니 제발 날 좀 내버려둬 넌 너무 예쁘지만 그만큼 비싼 척 그래 놈 girl, Stop it baby, oh girl you're like a crazy 못되고 이기적인 beauty girl, Yeah that is me, come on 나 좀 제발 내버려둬 고삐 풀린 듯이 내 멋대로 네가 뭐라고 말해도 잘 안 들려 이미 여긴 hell yeah another love bomb 저 비싸긴 나의 king cobra 들이봄 맛있다 보니 oh 다들 깜빡하고 잠이 들어 이런 bullshit 집에 가자 bro let it blow up 익숙해진 관계 뭘 해봐도 똑같아 내가 네 성에 차지 않는 건지 넌 너무 예쁘지만 그만큼 비싼 척 그래 Girl, Stop it, baby. Oh, girl, you're like a crazy. 못되고 이기적인 you know it. This track in my groovy room. Singing to my boys, y'all. I made it, I love it, this song. What a beautiful night, darling. We got you.
Welcome back, you lovely people, to For Your Busan. It is 4:37 in the afternoon, and joining me on this lovely Wednesday is Gina. Hello.
안녕하세요. Hi guys, how are you, Nick?
I'm doing very well. How are you?
Good.
Yeah. What have you been up to in the past week? Anything interesting?
Well, actually, just went to work. I mean, I just came back from Japan, but yeah, wanted to go.
Didn't you mention you were going there last week? Maybe you didn't. Maybe I'm confused. Where did you go in Japan?
Oh, Tokyo. Oh, I think I did last week.
Okay. Okay.
so.
Yeah. I hope you had a great time. I really want to go back and kind of geek out.
Same.
Yeah. Before we dive in, I want to ask you today's text topic.
Sure.
Today's text topic is about your favorite 한식 이름, but in English. But you're from China, so I want to ask you, what's your favorite Chinese food with an English name?
So it's called in English name.
Or
Korean. Okay.
Both.
Korean name is 수주 육편.
Okay, I have no idea what that means.
English name
Okay.
is pork stew in the
Pork stew.
Sachon in the Sichuan style.
That's very famous these
Yeah,
days.
yeah.
Can you describe what's different? Because you say pork stew, but
Yeah.
I just think of 김치찌개 or 돼지고기찌개.
It's like suyu, but in the mara version.
Oh, with
It's
mara
like mara
flavor.
stew.
좀 얼얼하게 만드는 그런. That sounds good. That sounds good. China offers a whole plethora of different flavors, and mara is just it's become really popular in the past 6-7 years here, which is
My
great.
favorite.
We had a message actually. We had Choi Sung-nim said, I like 계란찜, and saying steamed eggs. I guess steamed eggs is a good word for it, but I always thought of 계란찜 as egg souffle. Kind of, souffle.
Yeah.
툭하면 막 가라.
Yeah.
I just thought you touch it and it just floats down like a souffle. I think steamed eggs is a better translation, but I like egg souffle for some reason. And we have lots of people welcoming you.
Thank you guys.
Waiting for what's to come. Veration-님 and 고수님 saying, 와, 귀호강 시간 고막 꺼내놓고 있습니다. 귀호강 시간이 다가왔네요. Yeah, we're going to get to that part very soon. But first, you're going to take us around a few areas of the city, right?
Sure, but today it's gonna be a little bit different from the usual.
Okay.
So, I brought 3 pictures as usual, but I'd like you guys and Nick to guess where they're at.
I like 맞추는 거. Okay. All right, everyone guess. When we show the pictures and the hints, we got to guess where it is.
But there are no row names or obvious hints. So
Okay.
yeah, we have to try.
Let's do it.
So the first one, let's go.
Oh, that's easy.
Ooh.
I won't say the answer. Very unique building.
Yes.
Yeah.
So for the people they're just listening on the YouTube, so I'm gonna explain the the picture a little bit. So you can see there are some food trucks, and you can't see the screen out there, but there is a big screen, and they have free movies in summertime, I think.
Yeah.
And there is a big plaza. Kids, they do skateboarding there a lot.
Yeah,
So,
that's really cool to see, I think.
I think that's all the hints.
Okay.
It's pretty obvious, actually.
It is a bit. I think it's because it has one of the most unique building designs in Busan. I can't remember what it was. It won an award for being very not aerodynamic, but being very. I can't remember what it was, but it's a very unique building anyway.
Yes.
You can watch movies there, and lots of events always happen over there. You know what? I'm just going to say it. It's
Skateboarding.
it's a skateboarding park. Yay! It's the Biff 영화의 전당이죠.
Of course.
Yes.
Oh.
Of course. That's a classic. It's a classic, yeah.
We start from the easy one.
Yeah, all right. It's okay. Start off easy, get a little bit harder.
This is one of my favorite places actually in Busan.
Do you go just in general?
Yeah, I'm the member there, so I go there alone to see the movies sometimes.
What does being a member give you?
Well, it's like you
Like
can get
free
the,
movies?
the tickets cheaper in a cheaper price.
Oh, so you pay like a yonebi.
Yeah, something
Wow,
like that.
I didn't know you could be a movie member.
You could, yeah.
That's really interesting.
Yeah.
It's a great vibe. Yeah. Awesome. All right, that was the first one. Well, let's go to our second location.
Move to the second one.
You just walked across the road? No. Oh, no. I know where it is. Sorry. I thought it was the Suyeongang for a second. I was like, wait.
It looks like Suyeongang.
It looks a bit, but then I saw the big, the famous building.
Oh, the building.
In the back. Where is that one? Give us some hints.
Well, it's like one of the famous beaches in Busan.
Yeah.
But I don't want to say the bridge, but
Yeah. Yeah.
I'm not gonna give like a lot of hints for this one, but you can see people they just jogging or they just 운동.
Yep.
They go there a lot for 운동 and 강아지 산책.
Yeah. And these days it is like party central.
Oh yeah, right. That's right. That was like a long time ago.
I remember when I first came to Busan, it was more like kind of relaxing, maybe enjoy like a nice pint besides the water.
Yeah.
Now it's like boomchik, 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 boomchik. It's like party all the time, right?
And guess what time is it?
That looks
this
like,
picture?
I'm going to say evening when it's sunsetting.
Sunset?
Sunset, or is it sunrise?
No, it's sunrise.
What time?
I think it's like 6 in the morning or something.
Whoa. Are you an early riser?
Not really, but that was like a party day.
Okay, so you didn't sleep, you just stayed up all night. I might as well get a picture of this lovely sunrise. That's awesome. Varetion님 say, 와, 사진 색감이 멋지네요. 라고 했어요. Yeah.
저도 예뻐서 그래서 한번 가져왔어요.
Yeah, it's a really pretty picture. All right, that was our second location. Oh, you didn't tell us where it was.
It's 광안리.
If you didn't know, it's 광안리 해수욕장, right? A very iconic place.
Yeah, one of my favorite places.
Yeah, I love it. Okay, let's move on to our third place.
All right, this one is probably gonna be a little bit difficult.
Is it? Is it really, Gina? I mean, I might be wrong, but I see cables.
Yes.
Oh, wait.
But look, the thing in details, there's like red lighthouse far away.
There you go.
So, lighthouse in Busan,
Yeah, it's is it the one that's kind of like a statue of almost looks like there's a green one on the opposite side?
I think there was a white one.
Is it a white one? I thought it was green. But you know what? This is actually a more 애매한 picture, so I like this because it's a little bit more difficult. Honestly, when I first saw it, I thought it was Hongdo. It was the cable car. Because it looks a bit like, I thought that red thing was a cable car.
No, that's just the cable there.
But I was wrong.
And actually, it was like this picture got cut off a little bit. There is actually some people selling seafood down there.
You know what? You've lost me now. I thought it was easy. Okay, I have an idea in mind. Anyone know where this is? 어딜까요? I think, because I only know one place where that red thing is. But I don't recognize that street lamp. Yeah. I'm trying to think what angle you would have taken this from. Is it near the big building?
It was in the second floor.
Okay. Can you give us any more hints?
Seafood place.
Give us some more hints.
Well, the 파도 is pretty, like the wave is always strong there. So it's not like a place like Gwangan or Haeundae, like the beaches that people go there, like pretty crowded. It's a place like good for seafood in Busan.
Okay. Yeah. All right then. I'm trying to look underneath that orange thing. But I can't. There's a big orange banner in the way of the rock area, so that's kind of obstructing our view of it. All right, then. You know what? I have no idea. You want to tell us what it is? I actually thought I knew it at first, but now I don't know. Tell us.
It's 청사포.
That was going to be my third option. 청사포. Yeah. I love 청사포.
Yeah, there are lots of like 조개집 there.
There
so
are.
I actually took from one of the 조개집.
I guess you were right above the car park.
Yeah.
Yeah, there you go. Lots of good cafes there as well.
Yeah.
Very serene, peaceful. That red lighthouse thing, I thought it was the Haeundae statue. In Haeundae Beach, they have the green one and then the red one on the opposite sides.
I didn't know that.
We actually had 고수님. 고수님 guessed correctly saying 청사포.
Oh.
Raretion님 guessed 자갈치. But
자갈치.
Yeah, it's, you know what? It's easy to, if there's water, it could be anywhere. It could be anywhere.
Yeah.
Beautiful though. I haven't been to Cheongsapo in a while. I like this guessing format. Always anything where I have to guess. I love it. So brilliant stuff. So you've taken us on a trip to these three places: Gwangali, BF, the 영화전당
영화전당 in Cheongsapo.
and Cheongsapo. Very good places.
Yeah.
These are places that I would take friends if they come to visit Korea.
Sure, yeah.
Definitely so.
Yeah.
Okay, now this is the part where a lot of people are waiting for, I think. They've seen some of the beautiful sights of Busan. Now they're ready to relax and listen to some busking. Can you introduce?
Sure. So I always say like Busan is my second hometown. So today I brought a song called Home to You.
Home to You.
Home to Busan.
Home to You? Okay. Who is it by?
Seeger? I don't remember.
Sigrid, maybe? It's a beautiful song.
Yeah,
anyway.
it's a singer from Norway. But it's in English. Yeah.
Okay, brilliant. You don't speak any Norwegian, do you?
No.
By chance? Okay.
I
Okay,
wish.
well, we're going to, Gina's going to be singing Home to You by Sigrid. Take it away whenever you're ready.
Let's go.
Couldn't wait till I got outside, wondering what the world be like. I knew I had to change my mind, didn't realize it would happen oh so soon, oh so soon. But I see the world so different now. But there's a place by the sea, and that's my town. When I don't know what to say, when I don't know what to do, there's a room I need to sit in, surrounded by my favorite view, and I need a hand to hold, someone to tell the truth. Would it be okay if I came home to you? Independence comes with a price, when questioning your own advice. But I know I'll be alright with an open door, no matter what I do, what I do. But I see the world so different now. But there's a place by the sea, and that's my town. When I don't know what to say, when I don't know what to do, there's a room I need to sit in, surrounded by my favorite view, and I need a hand to hold, someone to tell the truth. Would it be okay if I came home to you? Now I don't wanna keep on coming when I'm miles away and you're too far away. But if I need you to remind me, then nothing has changed. Would it be okay? Would it be okay for you? And I see the world so different now. 'Cause there's a place by the sea, and that's my town. When I don't know what to say, when I don't know what to do, there's a room I need to sit in, surrounded by my favorite view, and I need a hand to hold, someone to tell the truth. Would it be okay if I came home to you? Would it be okay if I came home to you?
Sorry, I ruined the last moment. I thought that was the end.
It's okay.
That was like 습격 at the end of like that last. It was the most beautiful part too. Nonetheless, I hope it didn't spoil it because it was fantastic.
It's totally fine.
It's a beautiful song.
Oh, thank you.
I wonder, how do you choose your list of songs that you like to sing usually? Do you just have a playlist of these are the songs I like to sing?
Well, I actually pick my favorite singers first, and then I just learn all their songs, and then pick ones like fit me, like fit my voice.
Yeah.
Like that.
Oh, brilliant stuff.
Yeah.
Do you ever try to sing songs that maybe are like lower baritone or
Yeah, I do sometimes.
just to challenge yourself?
Yeah.
I mean, the songs that hit falsetto notes are obviously very suited to you. 진리님 says, 오늘 아침부터 마중 나와 있는 고막이 좋아서 기절. I think a lot of people are doing that. Rachel says, 너무 감미롭고 아름다워요.
감사합니다.
You've been on a few like singing competitions, right?
Yeah, before, yeah.
Yeah.
And on TV, 방송 too.
Really? Have you ever been on the Got Talent shows?
Not yet. I mean, when I was back in China, I went to those shows.
Really?
But they said, "Oh, you're too young," like that.
What?
So, okay.
That's discrimination, isn't it? Yeah. Well, I guess in China you've got a lot more competition. You know, a lot more people, of course. That was amazing, and I think a lot of people look forward to this all the time. Thank you so much, Gina. And next week we'll be seeing you.
Sure.
I look forward to your next playlist and where you're going to take us as well.
Yeah, of course.
Bye-bye.
Bye-bye. See you guys.
All right, everyone. The time is now 4:53 in the afternoon. It is time to wrap up the first half, but don't worry. We will be back very, very soon with more content and quizzes where you could win pizza. There's a lot to stay tuned for, so don't go anywhere. Our last song is going to be 버릇이 by Day 6.
떠나간 지 꽤 오랜 시간이 흘러 지나갔어. 너가 없는 동안에 난 내 곁에 상상에 널 두고 지냈어. Yeah. 팔짱은 언제든 낄 수 있게 손은 주머니 안에. 넌 왜 날 이렇게 만들고 놔둬 baby.
매일이 똑같은 아침 바퀴 위를 달리는 기분 제발 좀 바뀌기를 원해도 원하는 대로 안 되는 게 사람 마음이란 막 가슴이 아려와. 습관이란 게 이런 건가 봐. 아무도 없는 빈 방에서 네가 돌아오기 기다려. 널 만지던 내 손발은 널 향한 손발은 널 부르던 내 이빨은 널 위한 이빨은 허공에 대고 널 부른다. 널 찾아서 손짓을 한다. 넌 나의 버릇이 됐어 버릇이 됐어 yeah. 버릇이 됐어 yeah, yeah. 너와 함께 했던 그들이 아직 내게 많이 남아있어. 너가 없는데도 곁에 있는 것처럼 또 몸이 반응했어 yeah. 당신은 언제든 낄 수 있게 바지 주머니 안에. 넌 왜 날 이렇게 만들고 놔둬 baby. 너와 매일 약속한 내일은 눈앞에서 난 만나기도 나에게서 fading. 계속해서 그 빈자리 채우려 발이 닳도록 달리다 보면 다시 난 제자리. 이별이란 게 이런 건가 봐. 아무 일 없었던 것처럼 혼자인 게 또 익숙해져. 널 만지던 내 손발은 널 향한 손발은 널 부르던 내 이빨은 널 위한 이빨은 허공에 대고 널 부른다. 널 찾아서 손짓을 한다. 넌 나의 버릇이 됐어 버릇이 됐어 yeah. 항상 너만 부르던 나의 입버릇 손을 잡을 때면 언제나 손깍지 끼던 난 버릇이 됐어 yeah, yeah.
Your Bridge to the World. BEFM 부산 영어방송.
부산의 축제 어디까지 즐겨보셨나요? 과거와 현재, 미래가 공존하는 항구도시 부산. 이곳 부산은 계절을 물들이는 다양한 축제로 늘 풍성합니다. 봄의 시작을 알리는 봄꽃 축제부터 부산의 여름을 만끽하는 바다축제, 전 세계 영화인들이 모이는 부산국제영화제와 새로운 시작의 해맞이 축제까지. 부산의 축제는 우리의 열정을 가득 담고 있습니다. 바쁜 일상은 잠시 뒤로하고 특별한 시간을 선물 받는 바로 이곳 부산에서 우리의 삶은 축제가 됩니다. 축제로 하나 되는 부산. 여러분은 어떤 축제를 기다리시나요? 이 캠페인은 대선공익재단과 BFM 부산영어방송이 함께합니다.
From Busan to the world, feel the power of Korean culture. Now, Busan is ready to play a song that will touch hearts around the world together with global fans. 문화와 바다가 만나는 도시 부산. 열정과 희망이 가득한 글로벌 관광 허브 도시 부산. 글로벌 K-pop 팬들이 하나 되는 축제 부산 원아시아 페스티벌. 한류 콘텐츠의 심장이 부산에서 뜁니다. The place where the Korean wave begins. A cultural hub blending tradition and innovation. 늘 새롭고 머물고 싶고 다시 찾고 싶은 도시 부산. Play, work, live, 부산. 이 캠페인은 부산의 관광 가치를 창조하는 글로벌 플랫폼 부산관광공사와 함께합니다.
Let's get some fresh air. What's going on? Why can't I see anything?
It's the yellow dust. You have to close the window. Hey, I know what will improve your eyesight. Look at more beautiful things. Like me.
Can you tell me what I actually need to do during yellow dust days?
Fine. Here are your guidelines for days with yellow dust. First, check your windows to make sure the yellow dust can't get inside. Turn on the air purifier. Second, refrain from outside activities if possible. If you do go out, wear a mask. When you get home, thoroughly wash your hands and feet. Third, fully wash any fruits or vegetables that have been exposed to yellow dust. And last of all, get plenty of water. Keep up to date on weather forecasts for the latest yellow dust information.
This campaign was brought to you by BEFM, 부산영어방송.
The time is now 5 o'clock.
포열부산?
포열부산 아닙니까? 원래는 울산 사람이니까 포열부산 내리죠 이렇게.
포열부산.
포열부산.
할까요? 포열부산.
You're now listening to For Your Busan.
Welcome back to a brand new episode of My Life, My English with me, Yoon Seo-jin. So today we've joined by Kim Eri-nim, studied in Busan. Thank you so much for joining.
Hi, my name is Kim Eri. I majored in media communication, and now I'm working in content planning and marketing. I mainly write proposals and manage different channels right now.
Very welcome to you. So first up, how did you first hear about BFM?
Actually, one of my friends recommended BFM to me. So she told me the playlist is pretty nice and the vibe of the radio is great to listen to while working. So I gave it a try and I liked it.
Who was she? I have to give her a round of applause.
PD.
I see, PD-님.
Yeah.
I'm glad you like it and I hope you keep liking it. So our next stop, how did you get to learn English for the first time?
Like most Koreans, I started learning English in elementary school as part of the curriculum. But I'd say my real motivation started during COVID-19. When many classes moved online, I had more time to think about my life and goals. And one of them was improving my English. I had always thought that I needed to work on my speaking, so I felt like this was a great chance to focus on that. So I joined an academy and started practicing speaking. At first, it was really challenging. Even reading out loud in front of others was difficult for me, and doing it in English made it even harder. But through that time, I think I was able to grow a lot.
I think many of us found the pandemic gave us a chance to reflect and focus on personal growth. And
Yeah.
I've been there too. I've stopped studying English when the COVID-19 broke out. And then that's when everything has changed in my life.
Yeah.
That was eye-opening moment and chance for me to really reflect what I really want and what I don't really want. So yeah, and I can relate myself to your story. So how long have you been going to this academy?
Oh no, I just went there almost 1 year, I guess.
Were there any moments you felt proud of yourself, perhaps finding beneficial through speaking English?
I remember solving a problem during my first business trip abroad. It was a big challenge for me. I had to communicate in English all the time. Fortunately, I managed that.
Oh.
I'm a beginner in my career,
Yeah.
so I didn't have that much experience solving problems on my own. So facing such a situation in foreign country was even more overwhelming. But looking back, that moment really gave me confidence and made me proud of myself.
That sounds like a huge challenge, but it's amazing how you managed to push through. Which brings us to the next question. What would you call secret sauce for your studying English?
For me, the key was writing an English diary and reading it. It helped me practice both writing and speaking. Sometimes it was very hard for me to do that every day. Honestly, if I had to do it again now, I'm not sure I could keep up the same routine. But I feel like it really helped me to improve my English skills. So even though it's challenging to stay consistent, I really recommend this way.
I used to set aside like 20 minutes for keeping my diary. So in that sense, we are the same.
Oh.
And our last stop, where do you see yourself, or where do you see your English skills heading in the future?
I don't want anything amazing or big. I just want to watch English movies without subtitles. I really like watching English movies and series, but sometimes I feel like the subtitles distract me. It's a bit disappointing when I realize I'm missing something happening on the screen because I'm too focused on reading the subtitles. So for now, my goal is to enjoy movies more naturally without subtitles.
What's your favorite English movies?
Maybe Coco.
Coco. Oh, I love Remember Me.
Yeah.
Is that right? I love that too. That's yeah, I used to sing that a lot. Anyway, fingers crossed for your future, and thank you so much for your time today. Thank you so much. That was 김혜리님.
Thank you.
My Life, My English as Wednesday at around 5 p.m. So we hope to see you back. Have a great day wherever you are.
Thank you very much to Yoon Seo-jin for bringing us today's My Life, My English. Always really interesting to hear the English journey of the people who live in Busan and who are really dedicated to studying English. The interviewee today was Kim Hae-rim, who began focusing on her spoken English during the COVID-19 pandemic era, which is actually a great time to start because you've probably got a lot of free time inside, and found that keeping an English diary greatly improved her skills. She felt proud when she managed to solve problems in English during her first business trip abroad, and that gave a boost in confidence. And the current goal of hers is to be able to enjoy English movies and series without relying on subtitles. And I agree, that is one of the greatest goals for sure. If you can enjoy some movies without having to read the English subtitles, fantastic. Fantastic stuff. We had Raration님 with a lot of encouragement saying 김예렘님 영어에 대한 열정이 대단하시네요. 소망하시는 일 이루시길 바랍니다. Raration님, you're so encouraging, my friend. You're a very nice person. We also have 한송이님 messaging in saying, good afternoon. The weather is so good today. I couldn't agree more. It's beautiful outside. Actually, when I was walking here to the station, it was a little bit cloudy, but as soon as I got in here, I can see the sun rays kind of beaming through. It's fantastic. So I hope you're enjoying it, Han-song-inem, and thank you for messaging. Now, the time is 5:07 in the afternoon. I hope you're all having a great day so far. I want to remind you of today's text topic, which is all about English translations of your favorite Korean foods. 내가 가장 좋아하는 한식의 이름을 영어로 알려주세요. Let us know your favorite Korean food with the English name. We already had some really interesting ones coming up, some that are kind of difficult to translate. But still, give it a go. It doesn't have to be accurate. And because it's a uniquely Korean food, it will be difficult to translate if you can't do it directly. You can send your messages to pound 9050, sharp 9050 to cost you 101, Kakao Talk message, which will cost you 101, or of course a YouTube live comment, which I think is one of the better ways to get involved, because you can talk with me and you can also talk with our listeners here, form a bit of a community, which is always the best thing. Now, coming up next is, well, I would say many people's favorite part of the show. It's your chance to win a prize. Like I said, today is Wednesday, so the prizes are even bigger. They're 어마어마합니다, so don't go anywhere. We're going to take a song break, and then we'll be right back with it. We're going to listen to Plus 82 Prison by Mark.
눈은 고착 눈을 감아도 마주해 서울로 천하게 박주해 If you wanna get down tonight Ladies and gentlemen, let's go 힙한 게 뭔지도 잘 모르는 애들이 더해 You know 솔직히 진짜 약한 나 없음 손내 여기 쟤네는 못해 Let me show them 전부 옷차례 And you know how we go I can play it 너의 맘을 연주해 Drama fiction 에비트는 다른 절벽 끝에서 한 손에 잡아 이것을 던져 빌어 We're dropping with the chorus 지금 여긴 Seoul City mobbing yeah Body pressing calling me So I'm the heartbeat 멈출 수가 없는 걸 Drum drumming oh yeah Brum bum bum 너의 마음 위에 Rhythm rolling all day yeah 날 따라 꺼내봐 너만의 noise 우리는 음악으로 떠다녀 Seoul City 서울의 맥박을 느껴 tempo Seoul City 새벽의 달을 건너 달빛에 매달린 채 오늘 밤 날 따라 꺼내봐 너만의 noise Dolphin 내 간지에 이수해요 scuba diving 안단의 바닥에 필요해 life is 한가빛이 쭉 shallow 나도 너 때문에 쳐버려 너의 이름에 대해 더 알고 싶어 닿을 때까지 your soul 나에게 다 맡겨줘 I'm gon' play it 가로등 treble clef drama fiction 이렇게 거를 쓸어 발 밑에 날개 한 손에 잡아 이것을 던져 빌어 We're dropping with the chorus 지금 여긴 Seoul City mobbing yeah Body pressing calling me So I'm 네 heartbeat 멈출 수가 없는 girl Drum drumming ah yeah Brum bum bum 너의 마음 위에 Rhythm holic all day yeah 날 따라 꺼내봐 너만의 noise Seoul City 힙한 게 뭔지도 잘 모르는 애들이 더해 솔직히 진짜 약간 나 없음 손에 여기 Girl I can be your drama fiction Let me play your heartbeat I'm lost in your search tonight oh, 지금 여긴 Seoul City mobbing yeah Body pressing calling me So I'm the heartbeat 멈출 수가 없는 걸 Drum drumming oh yeah Brum bum bum 너의 마음 위에 Rhythm rolling all day yeah 날 따라 꺼내봐 너만의 noise 우리는 말
lovely people, and welcome back to For Your Busan. It is 5:12 in the afternoon on a lovely Wednesday hump day, already midway through the week. I hope it's going well for you so far. Going to read some messages before we dive into our next segment. We had Soinem messaging in. Good to see you, Soinem. Saying, Hi Nick, 하트 뿅뿅뿅. 오늘 네게 헤어스타일이 뭔가 촉촉한 느낌이네요 라고 하셨어요. Really? I guess it might look that way. Honestly, my hair is a little bit 딱딱해요 because I put stuff in it, right? If I don't like either hairspray it or wax it, it flies everywhere. And so I just kind of set it in place. So maybe it's the product that's making it look a little bit 촉촉해요. But I appreciate that. I guess I kind of like that look as well. Thank you for noticing. We had Han-Song-in talking about her favorite Korean food in English, which is my favorite Korean food is, right, can you guess what this is? Chili rice cakes. That's a good one. Chili rice cakes. 뭘까요? 역시 떡볶이죠. Yeah, that's an interesting I've never heard it translated as chili rice cakes. It doesn't sound like it because the word chili, whenever I think of chili, I think of like 땡초, you know, kind of like 청양고추. So I think of like real chili peppers. But I guess it has got gochujang in it, right? I like that one. That's a good translation. English Wikinim, good to see you, my friend, saying spicy fried chicken. Oh, good. Yeah, I guess like I guess that's 양념 chicken, right? I would call 양념 chicken sweet and spicy because it's definitely a bit of both. And I think it's a perfect complement to the fries. Sometimes you eat fried, it gets a bit salty and greasy. Have a bit of 양념, have a bit of spicy fried to balance that flavor. 만학도 영어님 as well, good to see you. Welcome to the show. Saying 안녕하세요. 제가 제일 좋아하는 한식은 kimchi stew with pork and tofu입니다. 다른 반찬 없이 평생 먹을 수 있어요. Really? That's really interesting. I guess people often just say kimchi stew. And when you ask for kimchi jjigae, it always comes with pork and with tofu, right? Unless you go to a place that doesn't. That's really cool to know, though. I would definitely have to have banchan myself, though. I do love kimchi jjigae, but I do need a bit of variety of banchan just to keep it exciting. Yeah, that's just me personally. Thank you for your messages. Keep sending them in to #9050, 샵 9050, 조거스 201, or a Kakao Talk message. It is now time for Quiz Master. This is where you can continue to answer quiz questions, but with a prize. Now, every day, we have a different quiz. Today is Wednesday, which means it is Busan subway time. 네, 부산 지하철 퀴즈를 함께 하겠습니다. The Busan Metro first opened in 1985 with 17 stations, making Busan the second city in South Korea and third in the Korean peninsula to have a metro system. There are 6 lines with 158 stations, including the Busan-Gimhae light rail and Donghae line. So every Wednesday, we're going to bring one subway station in Busan Metro to us. If you get the station's name after listening to the hints, send us your answer and you could win pizza coupon. There you go. 네, 오늘은 부산의 한 지하철역에 관한 힌트를 듣고 어떤 역에 대한 이야기인지 맞춰주시면 됩니다. 자, 오늘은 어떤 역으로 떠나볼까요? Send your messages to #9050, 샵 9050, 조거스 201, KakaoTalk message, or a YouTube live comment. Let's begin with the hints. Hint number 1. This station is located in Gwaebop-dong. I've never heard of this place. So it was going to be called Gwaebop Station. I've honestly never... That's the first time I'm learning this. So it's located in Gwaebop-dong, and it was going to be called this, Gwaebop-yok, but they didn't call it that. They called it something different. That's hint number 1. Hint number 2. When Busan Metro Line 5 opens, this station will become the first transfer station outside of the Seoul metropolitan area to connect 3 lines. Interesting. So this Metro Line 5, Busan, which will open in the future, then this station will be a 3-way connector. That's crazy. At first outside of Seoul. I guess, yeah, in Busan so far we only have 2 merging of points, don't we? All right. Hint number 3. It is surrounded by bustling commercial areas and large residential neighborhoods. And hint number 4. as of 2024, this station serves 61,732 passengers per day. We're going to listen to a audio hint. Let's take a listen.
내리실 문은 오른쪽입니다. 서부 터미널을 이용하실 분은 이번 역에 내리시고 김해국제공항이나 김해 방면으로 가실 고객께서는 이번 역에서 부산 김해 경전철로 갈아타시기 바랍니다.
There you go. Did that help? It makes me feel like I'm on the subway. I love that. We've got lots of messages coming in. We have 구동한님, 뽐님, and 김인선님 all messaging in an answer. Thank you very much for your messages on Kakao Talk. We also had 이쁜뿌니님, good to see you, saying 궤밥. Is this the name of an apartment? Is that an apartment name? Hang PD? I don't know. Is it an 아파트 이름인가요? It sounds like Renacity. 궤밥 Renacity. 그 아파트 이름 아니겠죠? I hope I'm not doing something. I hope I'm not revealing. Okay. It's the original name of the subway station. It sounds like one of those fancy apartments that people have. That's like Renaissance. So, 이쁜뿌니님 said 궤밥 으르네시대. 만학도형님 says 2부 시작하기 전에 지하철 노선도 펴놓고 예습했는데 궤밥 으르네시대라고 하셨어요. That's good. You knew today was all about the subway and you researched and you studied in advance. That's a good student. You should know because you're a good teacher. Ruration Nim coming in with an answer saying 사상역. Benny Nim as well saying 사상역. Benny Nim knows a lot about Korean stuff and I guess he knows a lot about the Busan subway as well, which is fantastic. Yeah. Ruration Nim is once again betting everything on his answer, saying 사상역에 네게 전 재산을 겁니다. Wait, mine? No, you don't bet my life savings on it. I have no life savings to give. I guess you don't either if you're betting mine. But I'll take, you can bet your face again, like you did last time. All right, we also have Sdungnim, 태구님, welcome to the show, sending in their answers. 태구님 says, 버스 탈 때마다 자주 갔어요. Okay, so this will mean a lot to you because you're very familiar with it. We also have some messages. We have 7018번님 saying, 안녕하세요, 정답, 사상. And we have 1797번님, first time messaging, welcome to the show, 어서 오세요, messaging in their answer. Thank you very much. Okay, we've got a lot of answers coming in now. But we're going to take a song break. We'll be back. I'll give you some more hints and then we'll read the answers. We're going to listen to Apu by IU.
I'm such a suffer 가라앉지 않게 비틀거리다가 풍덩 빠지더라도 구명복 따윈 줄 알아 I'm such a suffer 휩쓸리지 않게 울렁울렁거리다가 들워 깨원을 들어도 지는 건 난 못 참아 제일 높은 파도 올라타달라 쫓아와 해일과 함께 사라질 타이밍 넌 내가 골라 무슨 소리 겁이 나긴 재밌지 뭐 우적거리던 시저철 나라면 원히 사람 마음 저쪽 내길 거니나 너란 듯이 헤엄치기 저점 뚜저쩍 샤샤샤 뚜저쩍 샤샤샤 깍깍깍 없이 놈을 뜯었던 저저저 원히 사람 나만 그렇게 난 얼른 더 재밌는 걸 보여줄게 When the wave has come 엄마 바본 미가 잔잔한 바다를 지그지그 괴롭히는 별은 나이를 먹어도 이 벌은 난 못 줘 넌 엄마 바본 미가 이제 이쯤이야 출렁출렁 뭘 믿어 suck it up 물 먹이더라도 이것을 넌 못 떠나 제일 높은 파도 올라타달라 쫓아와 너울과 함께 우적거리던 시절처럼 나르면 원이 사랑나온 저쪽 내길 꺼내나 내 몸으로 헤엄치기 점점 또 왔네 다음에 다시 만날 때까지 우리의 눈을 빌어 즐겁게 보자고 가볼게 나 먼저 저기 멀머루에 원이 사람 정말 그렇게나 놀란다 더 재밌는 걸 보여줄게 When the wave has come 짜짜욱 샤샤샤 짜짜욱 샤샤샤 kokkokop 없이 몸을 뱉었던 짜짜짜 원이 사람 나를 그렇게나 붙였나 거품처럼 사라질게 When the time has come
Hello and welcome back to For Your Busan. It is 5:23 in the afternoon. We've got some messages coming in, which is always lovely. 소희님 telling us about early mornings, saying 출근 때문에 새벽 3시 30분에 일어났는데 달이 너무 밝은 거예요. 알고 보니 오늘의 뜬 달이 Strawberry Moon이라네요. 불타듯이 밝게 빛났는데 다시 보니 그새졌더라고요. 소원 못 빌었는데 이제는 5시만 돼도 한낮처럼 밝아요. 그래서 참 좋네요. That's really awesome. I don't know if I've ever seen a strawberry moon. Or maybe I have. But I think it was called like a blood moon. But I guess they're different. Like, because it's kind of red and burning. I think a strawberry moon would be amazing to see. I'll never wake up that early. But sometimes I go to bed that late. So maybe I'll have a look out the window before I go to bed. And I'll maybe one day see a strawberry moon. Thank you for letting us know. Okay. Anyway, we're in the middle of Quiz Master, and this is where I've given you some hints about a particular subway station in Busan, and you're guessing what subway station it is. We've got some more hints. We have 뽐님 saying 10년 가까이 이 역을 출퇴근했어요 라고 하셨어요. So I guess you know a lot about this place then. It's always unfair because people who live at this place near this station are going to know straight away. So they have an unfair advantage. But every week is different. So every week someone else gets an unfair advantage. Anyway, next hint. Hint number 5. It is the second most used station in Busan metro system after 서면역. So 서면역 is the most popular, I say popular, the most used, frequented subway station. But this one is number 2, and I can kind of see why. This station is located somewhere between Kamjeon Station and Deokpo Station. The station number is 227. There is another hint, but I think it's too obvious. I'm going to give my hint. Now, I go to this station when I want to eat good Southeast Asian food. I don't know if anyone can relate to that. 제가 개인적으로 동남아 음식을 먹고 싶을 때 이 역으로 가거든요. Because there is some really good Indonesian food, Vietnamese food. I think that might be it. But there's a lot of them right nearby this station. So I recommend it because it's got quite a bit of variety in Busan. We have Kang Sang-hun-nim sending their guess in. Thank you very much. S-Duck-nim also saying 근처에 국밥 맛집이 있는데 생각나네요. There you go. You got memories of this place. You're going to remember where this place is for sure. Also 뽐님 saying 돼지국밥이랑 칼국수집에 만두가 맛있어요. Oh, okay. So I guess this place is known for food, foreign food and traditional Korean food as well. Okay. 소희님 saying 새벽마다 닉이랑 바통 터치하면 되겠네요. For sure. You wake up, I'll go to bed. I like that. Any more guesses? We've got a few guesses. People saying pretty similar things. 7018번님 said 외할머니 댁이 괴법동이었어요. 오늘은 떡 사러 다녀왔어요. 사상 터미널에요. 떡 좋아하세요? 저는 떡 진짜 좋아해요. That's really interesting to know. So you've got family roots there. 저는 떡을 좋아하긴 한데 떡볶이 많이 좋아합니다. I don't really like sweet 떡, sweet rice cakes, but I really like spicy rice cakes a lot. They're really good. But everyone's different, right? I hope you enjoy it. All right then. I'm gonna give you. Wait, do we give the answer now? Is it giving the answer now? No. Have we got one more song break? One more song break, everyone. Send your messages to #9050, 샵 9050, 초코스죠 101, a 카카오톡 message, or a YouTube live comment. We are going to listen to Garden by 정세훈.
분주한 검은 눈동자 어딜 봐야 할지 몰라 방황하다 마주친 너 아이고 너도 똑같구나 어색한 미소를 보니까 100% 같은 생각인 것 같아 너도 지금 집에 달려가고 싶구나 헬로에서 건네본 인사조차 별로 섞이지 못하는 것 같고 홀로 뭘 해도 홀로라 느끼고 갈 곳 없다 느껴질 때 yeah. 필요 없어 no no 내게 막 들어와도 돼 편하게 들러쉬면 돼 절대 변하지 않을 나의 정원에 hey, 혹시 몰라 또 얘기할게 그냥 막 들어와도 돼 Garden 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 여기 있을게 낮이든 아님 밤이든 언제라도 찾아와 24시간 불을 끄지 않고 널 기다릴게 널 오기만 했고 짐이 많다면 좀 두고 가 생각이 많은 좀 버리고 가 그래도 돼 그랬으면 해 부담 없이 머물다 가면 돼 헬로에서 건네본 인사조차 별로 섞이지 못하는 것 같고 홀로 뭘 해도 홀로라 느끼고 갈 것 없다 느껴질 때 yeah. 필요 없어 no no 내게 막 들어와도 돼 편하게 들으시면 돼 절대 변하지 않을 나의 정원에 hey, 혹시 몰라 또 얘기할게 그냥 막 들어와도 돼 Garden 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 여기 있을게 hey, 내게 막 들어와도 돼 내게 막 들어와도 돼 절대 변하지 않을 나의 정원에 hey, 혹시 몰라 또 얘기할게 혹시 몰라 또 얘기할게 Garden 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 여기 있을게
Welcome back, everybody, to For Your Busan. My name is Nick. The time is 5:30 in the afternoon. We're in the final moments of Quiz Master, where I've given you many hints about a particular subway station in the city of Busan, and lots of people have guessed what they think the answer might be. We've got a few messages. Rarationnim on YouTube Live saying 삼락생태공원과 가깝습니다. Ooh, Rarationnim, this is the first time you've been kind of confident about an answer for the Quizmaster. That's good to hear. I know you're a fan of parks. You always mention the beauty of Busan's parks. 7018번님 saying 피자 먹고 싶어요. 뽑아주세요. 내 번호 뽑혀라. 뾰로롱. That's very cute, 7018번님. I unfortunately do not choose the winners. The responsibility is out of my hands. Thankfully, because I hate choosing things. We have Limnim as well messaging in their answer saying 사상역. Okay, quite a variety of answers coming in, but I think I've given enough hints and enough people have messaged in what they think the answer might be. So, the answer was dun, 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 dun. 사상역입니다. 예. 2호선이랑 wait. 2호선 and what's the other one that goes through it? Is there another line? Is it 환승역? Purple. Well, the Kimei light rail. Like Melissa, she's a genius. She's sitting right here. She's like a genie on the shoulder. All right, yeah. And then, like we said, it's going to be the first one. When line 5 opens, it'll be the first one in Busan that has 3 lines running through it, which will be pretty cool. Pretty cool. So the answer was Hasangyuk, that is on Yosan, and the light rail line. Lots of people messaged us correctly. Don't know a single person who got it wrong. However, unfortunately, only one person can receive the prize. And our writer, Hong 작가님, send all complaints to her, has chosen our winner. The winner of the pizza coupon is... 뽐님입니다. Yay! 뽐님께 피자 쿠폰 드리겠습니다. Congratulations, 뽐님. Thank you very much for participating. And everyone, thank you for participating. If you didn't win, don't worry. You know, it's just pizza. I mean, I say it's just pizza. It's pizza. Pizza's great. Sorry if you didn't win. But try again next week for your chance to win another pizza coupon. Or try tomorrow and Friday for more other general prizes. It's a bit of fun, right? It's a bit of fun. Thank you for participating. Now, don't go anywhere because coming up next, we got Melissa in the house.
Tune in to For Your Busan, featuring local news, events, and interviews with people in the community. Airing from 4:05 to 6 p.m.
Joining us on this Wednesday hump day is none other than Melissa. Hello.
Hello there, Nick.
I'm doing... Wait. Hello.
But how are you doing?
I'm good, thank you. It's such an automatic response in English, I guess.
Yes.
You don't even think to say, to respond correctly.
Yes. Like literally your house could be on fire behind you and somebody asks, how are you?
I'm all right.
I'm great. Thanks for asking.
I'm good. In England, the typical response is... when we say hello to someone, we say, you're right. And then the response is always, yeah, you're right.
Okay.
There's no I'm all right, thank you. How are you? It's just, you're right. Very simple.
So what would you do if, especially you're somewhere very casual, happy, like in a pub, you ask, you all right? The person says, no.
Then I'd be like, I didn't ask if you're all right. I didn't ask, are you all right? 말고, you're all right. Which just means, hey, I guess. It's just devolved.
But you could still, right? No.
I would walk away with my pints. Just like I didn't ask.
Pretend this never happened.
But genuinely, are you all right these days?
Well, I honestly expected I might have a physical altercation in my other job today, which didn't happen. So, 다행이다.
That's really
살아있네. Nobody punched me in the face.
Oh my goodness.
So that's good. Nobody cornered me physically into the corner of the room, which happened last week. So that's good. So things are looking up.
That's a positive mindset.
Yeah.
I feel like you live out your segment. You live out your crazy segments in your life.
How do I have advice? Because I have lived through many things, right?
Yes. Wisdom comes through experiences.
It does.
Before we dive in, I do want to ask you the text topic today, which is, what's your favorite Korean food? But only tell us the English name.
Oh, okay. Mung bean pancakes.
빈대떡? No, that's... is that right?
Yes.
I love 빈대떡.
Right?
Yeah.
빈대떡 is so awesome.
Oh, it's so
I
good.
love 빈대떡 because also it's paired with my favorite Korean sauce, cham sauce.
Cham sauce?
Yes.
Like chamgiram? Or is it?
Man, why does nobody know?
Wait,
you don't know.
It's the
David
light
didn't
soy
know.
sauce, right?
Yes.
Yeah, is that called cham sauce?
Yes.
I didn't know. I just eat it.
Okay.
Do you go to that place in Nampodong?
Yes.
The place that you sit down outside, inside, but sit on the store?
It's in the market.
It's the biggest, fattest, juiciest 빈대떡 I've ever had.
Yes.
It's delicious.
But I had a nice one. It was a hole in the wall. Really 작은 맛집 in Busan somewhere, Bujeondong. And that was the first 빈대떡 I had ever eaten.
Yeah.
And the 사장님 there, she had said, because I went there on the recommendation of her very good customer who I knew. And she said, well, I hope you don't mind, but I heard foreign people really like cheese.
So
Okay.
I added a piece of cheese to your bindae-deok.
Was it good?
Best bindae-deok ever.
Really?
It's like deluxe. Regular bindae-deok is absolutely delicious.
Yeah.
And then melt a piece of cheese on there.
I've never
Heaven.
tried that. You know,
Heaven. Best idea ever.
it sounds good because the bindae-deok is very savory, oily. But then I think adding cheese would actually be quite nice.
It's fantastic.
Well, I'm going to ask that place. that
10 out of 10. Recommend. Get a piece of cheese on there. Your little sauce on the side. Maybe a couple little extra onions in the sauce. Oh, that's what I'm talking about.
참소시군요. I always called it 그냥 뭐 가벼운 간장. You know,
Okay.
like 경한 간장, just
'Cause
like light.
The recipe for making it, I looked it up once. It is so complicated. Like
Yeah.
apples and pears are boiled in that sauce, which I think is why it's quite light, and you do get a little bit of sweetness
I didn't
in
know
that
that.
sauce.
I just
Yeah.
thought it was watered down soy sauce, but it's delicious with the onions in there as
Yes,
well. Melissa,
absolutely.
you know more than I thought. I'm kidding. You know.
I don't know if that's a good thing or if your expectations were low to begin with, but either way, I'll say thank you.
All right. Anyway, this segment is all is about Ask Me Anything, where we go over kind of ridiculous stories that are kind of relatable in some circumstances, and we come up with some solutions for them.
Yes, that is right. Because it doesn't matter if you're in Busan, Seoul, or another city across the world, people pretty much deal with similar problems, and we tackle those problems head on. But instead of recommending just one course of action, like most advice columns do, we offer 3 options for dealing with the problem.
Yeah.
Listeners, of course, we want to hear what your advice is, or if you have a preference among our 3 advice options.
So weigh in, everyone, on your opinions, because we all have opinions. If you want to say something, tell us. What would you do in this situation? pound 9050, sharp 9010, 주거 201, or a KakaoTalk message, or a YouTube live comment. So, Melissa, tell us, what is today's situation? 오늘의 상황은, 사연은 무엇일지?
This is from a 20-something young woman. She's been dating her boyfriend, her 남자친구, just a few months, like maybe 3개월, something like that. She says she loves him, but she refuses to travel anywhere outside their current city with him.
She's embarrassed.
왜냐하면 he's a super picky eater. So, like, kind of similar to like 미국 유치원 학생.
Yeah.
This boyfriend, also in his 20s, he only eats, get ready for this list, Nick. Her boyfriend only eats chicken fingers, grilled cheese, mac and cheese, and pad thai.
What?
The girlfriend says, I've never seen him eat a vegetable. 야채 안 먹어요. So apparently in pad thai, he like picks out
The vegetables.
the vegetables.
That's such a random combination.
Just eating the noodles. I mean, really, it's like carbs with cheese, and then chicken, because we need a protein.
That's such
Right.
a random combination. I was following along. Chicken fingers, yeah, grilled cheese, mac and cheese, pad thai, going exotic.
Yeah, that's a surprise. I mean, good job for liking something that's, you know, from a different area of the world, right? Because everything else seems very much Western. You
Yeah.
got pad thai. Okay.
So it's, you know, this sounds like the diet of a lot of people in England as well. Just fried food, easy to microwave or to oven, put in the oven for 5-10 minutes and it just cooks, and
Yes.
nothing nutritious about it, but it's easy and it's safe.
Right. And in this case, it's not about like he's busy and there's no food allergy here. There is no medical issue. It's just he doesn't like anything, because she said she can't just go to a new restaurant with him and ask for like a special order of grilled cheese. No, because this guy complains it doesn't taste the same. 집에서 다른 맛이에요. 이거 안 좋아요. Always complaining. So the girlfriend feels rude for refusing to travel with her boyfriend, but she's afraid his picky eating and complaining it doesn't taste the same will ruin any trip. What should she do?
This is you know, I can totally feel her. Being a picky, or being with someone who's a picky eater can be incredibly frustrating. 그래서 이 상황은 한 커플이 있는데요. 근데 이 남자친구가 너무 편식을 해가지고 같이 여행을 하는 게 좀 힘들다고 해가지고 이게 문제가 됐습니다. So what should they do? Now, are you a picky eater? Are you fussy?
I've never been considered a picky eater until I moved to Busan.
Oh, okay.
Because I don't really like seafood.
Ah, yeah, you mentioned that.
Right? Seafood is a problem. Not because of the taste. Like the seafood 맛이 괜찮아요. 하지만 냄새.
좀 비린내.
엄청 안 좋아요.
Okay.
And then red food. Generally anything red, it's so acidic, right?
You mean like 멍게? Like the sea squirt, the one that looks like a human heart?
Not seafood, but just red things like gochujang.
Okay.
Right? So much acid. Even tomatoes. So much acid. I can't handle it.
Is this you in this situation? Is this you? You've changed it from girlfriend to boyfriend?
No, because I mean, otherwise I can generally find anything. If someone took me to a restaurant with fish, I can eat it. I will not enjoy it, but like especially if it's fried. You know, when it's fried, then there's no smell. Okay, I can deal with it. I'm not happy to spend a lot of money on something that I don't find delicious, but
fair enough.
I can do it.
You'll work around it.
Yes.
Daily Scotty는 messaged in saying 말만 들어도 짜증나네요. Right, just hearing that makes him really annoyed. I would feel the same as well. So it's an interesting situation. I would say, I mean, there are fussy people everywhere you go.
Yes.
But I would say, this is only anecdote, only my own experience. People in Western countries are generally a bit fussier with their food than people in Korea. I feel like a lot of Korean kids, they eat really well. 요즘 한국 학생들이 너무 골고루 잘 먹어가지고.
Yes.
It's really amazing. You try to give a vegetable to a kid in England, they'll just, what is that? You know.
Yes, it really depends
difficult.
on what you eat as children. And I think here in Korea, many children are exposed to a variety of at least Korean vegetables early on.
Yeah.
And if you're not as a child, it gets harder generally.
Right. So what are the options here? What are the three options you've presented for the girlfriend to take?
Yes. Option number one for this girl, break up. Do you really want to eat nothing but chicken fingers, grilled cheese, mac and cheese, and pad thai for the rest of your life? No, it's time to sing Andrea Bocelli, right? Conte partido. Yep,
like
say goodbye. This guy is not marriage material for you.
So the first one, 첫 번째는요, 헤어져요. 어차피 결혼할 사람은 아닌 것 같아서 just break up.
Break up.
We even had 만학도 영님 just messaging in before we read that saying 헤어지는 게 나을 것 같아요. Breaking up would be the best. 그 남자는 자기와 동일한 입맛을 가진 여자를 찾는 게 서로에게 좋을 것 같아요. 인생에서 먹는 즐거움이 얼마나 중요한데. So yeah, it's best for the guy to find someone who has similar food preferences to him because, you know, in life, enjoying food and enjoying eating is very important.
Yes,
so,
and it happens 3 times a day, at least once a day. So that's a lot of conflict.
Yeah. Daily Scottynim says, it'll be quite annoying to hear about complaining about many things that we eat together. Since it's a trip, including exploring new things that we've never done before, you've got to have the right mental set. You're right. I agree, for sure. You've got to be in this together. I think it's okay to dislike certain foods, maybe after you've eaten it. 한번 먹어보고,
yes.
스타일이 아닌 것 같은데, and then don't eat it again. But I think experimenting is really important.
Trying it.
Yeah.
Yes.
A Relation-님 as well saying 음식을 가려 먹거나 호불호가 극심히 갈리면 가족끼리도 가끔은 짜증나죠. Right, so like, my stomach's rumbling.
Somebody wants grilled cheese, mac and cheese, chicken fingers, pad thai. Yep.
For sure. It can be really annoying, especially when it's, you know, in family as well, when there's big differences. Yeah. All right. So
yes, and I love it. Soinim agreeing. Time to say goodbye.
Sounds like it.
Andrea Bocelli.
Yeah.
He has the song for a reason, people.
Didn't Sarah Brightman do the English version?
Oh, I don't know.
I don't know.
The original, the Italian.
All right.
Yes.
Number 2.
Number 2, give him an ultimatum. 최후 통첩 is like the closest thing in Korean to ultimatum.
최후 통첩, like 마지막 기회를 주는 거죠.
Yes.
최후 통첩. Okay.
So tell him it's his responsibility to plan all restaurants on this trip and at least one restaurant must be local food for you to also try. And if he refuses to do this planning in advance, he doesn't go with you. So, 안 되면 끝. You stay home.
So you're being fair. Mm-hmm. So he has to. But what if he just prepares like McDeng fast food every day?
But so one every
One per
day
day.
must be like a local, regional specialty, right?
That's generous.
At
just
least,
one
at
out
least
of
one.
the 3
well,
meals?
I mean, for me personally, I eat like one meal a day.
Oh.
So, you know.
Do you do the hunter warrior diet? You just load in 2,000 calories in one meal?
Pretty much.
Okay.
Yes. Because especially when traveling, I mean, some places it's mukbang time, right?
Okay.
I want to just eat and eat and eat.
Yeah.
But there are other places where it's like, oh, I want to go hiking. I want to go to this museum. And, you know, museums don't allow food. So it's just inconvenient.
Yeah.
So then one meal
Okay.
is better.
Fair enough. That's fair enough. So that was the second option right there. 식당은 전부 그 사람이 그 남자친구가 정하는 것이고 하루에 한 군데만 로컬 음식으로 해달라고 하세요. So that's what you're telling them to do. Yeah. 2-3 meals. One of them is local. 2 of them, whatever he wants. Even if it's like baby food. Okay.
Go to the grocery store.
All right
Yeah.
then. Okay.
Yeah.
What's number 3?
Number 3, so if you must travel together for money-saving purposes, for example, ditch him at the destination. This is not a package tour. You can each do your own thing and meet back at the hotel at night.
Okay, fair enough. 돈 아끼려고 같이 가야 하는 것이라면 도착하자마자 각자의 갈 길을 가세요. 패키지 여행 아니잖아요. Yeah, so go your separate ways once you get there because you're going just to save money. All right then, fair enough. I would say number 3 is a bit more of the evil answer. Because
Well, it's not that bad. I mean, you know,
Yeah.
you could still have fun or say, okay, do you want to see this museum together? Okay, we'll see this. And then, bye. You do what you want.
Yeah.
I'll do what I want.
No, I suppose that is fair enough. Yeah, unless it's like surprise. See ya.
Yeah.
So what did the people of
What
the
do I look like? A travel agent?
what
Yeah.
did the people of the internet say?
So people on the internet, they really sympathized with this woman. One of them said, I told myself never again with the picky eaters after dating a chicken finger man. I love that phrase. Have you dated a chicken finger man? Apparently, this is a common problem amongst people of the internet. Yes,
Yeah.
dating a chicken finger man, never again. This woman said, somehow it will always be you who is expected to plan the meals too. I understand not liking some things, but unless it is a medical issue, there's a point where this is just stuck up. So the fun new word there, it's like 장난체하는 사람, stuck up. And so she said it's annoying as a fully grown man.
Yeah, I can definitely feel that. Rarationim says 이별 여행인가요? 무섭네요. Like a farewell travel trip. That's scary. Yeah, this is that's quite a way to go. It's quite a way to break up, isn't it? What did another person say?
So another person, they also shared like a picky eater travel horror story. So they were writing, I live in Japan and a friend and her boyfriend came to visit me. My friend's boyfriend was also a very picky eater and was insufferable. So 도저히 못 참겠어요. Insufferable during the visit, ruined the trip for her friend. And she said, can you imagine coming all the way to Japan and not being able to enjoy the food?
Seriously.
My friend was insanely angry and they ended up breaking up shortly after they got back to the U.S.
잘한 것 같아요. Well
Yeah,
done.
so the commenters, they were mostly women complaining about someone's boyfriend.
Yeah.
And it makes me wonder how often it happens to guys, because I know some girls are like this too. And I saw an article from the UK, Nick, maybe you're familiar with the story. There was a teenage girl there who only eats ramen and chips, or, you know, like ramen and 감자튀김.
Yeah.
And so I'm wondering, Nick, have you had the extreme displeasure of traveling with someone like this, male or female?
Thankfully not.
Okay.
I've always traveled with people who are very adventurous with their eating habits, which I appreciate because, you know, there are some things that I don't really eat. Like I've said here, I'm not a big fan of like 문어, 낙지. And I say this here, but if there's a new type of food in a new country and it's their delicacy, I'll try it. I'll eat it. I'll eat it. And if I like it, I like it. If I don't, I don't.
Yes.
But regardless of if I like it or not, I think there would be a limit with certain meats. But I would mostly try it. And everyone I've been with has been pretty adventurous. What about you? You and your husband match well?
Yeah, I know my travel style is not for everyone, so usually I travel alone.
Okay.
Because generally I hate traveling with people who are always hungry. Like I said earlier, if you're in the middle of a national park or a big museum and it doesn't allow food, and then the other person is getting hangry.
Oh, hangry.
And they want to leave because they want ice cream. It enrages me. Like, are you 5 years old?
Yeah.
Could you not have packed a granola bar if you know you are the kind of person who gets hangry? And so I looked it up because hangry is hungry, 배고파, and angry, 화나요. The equivalent in Korean is the 뱃가족이 등에 붙다. So your stomach skin sticks to your back, thanks to our writer. Because I was like, can we make a word for this? You know, like 배고파, 화나요, fusion. But that's the equivalent.
배고파서 화나는 거죠. Yeah,
yes.
For sure. I once went with my colleagues, friends, they were American, to Japan. And I swear, I'm not generalizing Americans, but every 2 hours, I'm so hungry. I'm like, come on, let's just walk a bit more. But they had to eat a lot. So I'm not generalizing, of course. There are times where I'm hungry. But anyway, very interesting stuff. We have run out of time. I wish we could talk about this more. But it seems people have a similar thought train on this. Breakup.
Yes.
Break up. There you go. Save yourself the trouble.
Get out while you can. Do you want to eat 4 foods for the rest of your life? Maybe not.
Tell me about
Maybe
that.
not.
Food is important.
Yes.
And it's up to you, my friend. Anyway, Melissa, this is really interesting. And of course, I look forward to next week as well.
Yes, we'll see you next week.
Bye-bye. All right, everyone, the time is now 5:54 in the afternoon. Thank you for joining me on this hump day. Join me tomorrow for Thursday, where we'll have Matthew in the studio, Bugalishi Challenge, lots of great stuff. Our final song is going to be 작은 것들을 위한 시 by BTS, and I'll see you tomorrow.
모든 게 궁금해하실 때 tell me 뭐가 널 행복하게 하는지 text me
Your every picture 내 머리만 듣고 싶어
Come be my teacher 네 모든 걸 다 가르쳐줘
내 삶은 on top 너야 관계에서 습관치 않게 만들어버린 너라는 백 하나부터 열까지 모든 게 특별하지 너의 관심사 걸음걸이 말투와 사소한 작은 습관들 같이 난 말했지 너무 작다 내가 영웅이 된 거라고